Right. I thought we would talk about kick.com today. Yay. Oh dear. Hey man, I said this is what I was gonna do. I said this is what I wanted to talk about. Like this is like the new thing that I've just learned about. Drama? No, not drama at all. I just thought like this gave me like the perfect opportunity to open a more broad conversation. So, Sapnap is signed to kick.com. And that was like, I actually perfectly encapsulated my reaction in the moment in this alt tweet, if you see up here. Like, I saw the announcement and then I was just like, huh? This is the announcement here. If you haven't seen, oh. Dude. The sign fell again! Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't those have like chemicals and them? All right, I'm not gonna lie, this caught me at a bit of a left field. I was like, Sapnap, how much money did they give you? How much money did they give you, brother? If it's not over 20 mil, you have no excuse. Like, it's gotta, okay, like, oh my, 30 mil, it was 30 mil. I don't think it's disclosed how much. I don't think it's disclosed. But okay, realistically, so like, I don't know Sapnap's contract, like, at all. It could be 8 figures. It could be 7 figures. It could be equity. It could be depending on viewership. So many things happen when you get into, it could be MG. It could be a minimum guarantee, you know? 8, yeah, like, okay, the reason is, like, Kick is on an absolutely aggressive user acquisition strategy. Right now, they have stupid billions of liquid capital gambling money that they are just throwing at user acquisition. This is something a lot of startup companies do, not on this scale at all, because obviously you've got the world's biggest online casino backing you and lining your pockets. So like, this is why a company like Kick is able to put up money that you can't say no to. And like, when I say money you can't say no to, I'm talking about not normal money that you can't say no to. I'm talking to streamer money you can't say no to. Like, I'm talking like stupid money. Like, properly stupid money. And that's the kind of money they have access to. So like, I have no idea how much money Sapnap got offered, but I'm not necessarily throwing an awful amount of judgment, because I have no idea how much money he was given. And I don't know how much money, like, do you know what I mean? If someone's already a millionaire, then why do they need more? I think also, now this might be very, very wrong. Like, this is like kind of like my thought. I feel like you're inherently biased here, Tubbo. Oh yeah, completely unbiased. Like, I've known Sapnap for a very, very long time. And because of that, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to find like a deeper reason than it just being for money. You know what I mean? And that is a bias I have completely. I mean about being a millionaire, but yeah, that too, dude. I promise you right now, I'm not a millionaire. There was a time where I had a lot of money, and I'm being completely transparent. There was a time when I had a lot of money, and I spent it all on a Minecraft server. Genuinely. I'm being completely honest. But yeah, no, also my view here is very biased as well. But like there's no question about it. Like, he would have been given a unfathomable amount of money, because that was kind of my justification in my head. Okay, moving on. So Sapnap signed to Kick. He made a paste bin. I have not read his statement. I wanted to read it on stream and get your thoughts. Oh dear, I saw Brian TTS reader. Here we go. That's what I wanted. All right.
As you guys know, I just recently announced that I signed a streaming deal with Kick. First of all, I wanna start by saying that I am really excited for this new chapter, and really want to try and explain how this all came to be, and my perspective of this.
Okay. That was written by a PR team. Hey man, my original thought was that was written by a PR team, genuinely. I might just read this myself. I've always loved streaming, and I'm always looking for excuses to stream as much as I can. As I have gotten busier traveling and doing a lot more stuff than I'm used to, I constantly been trying to get a streaming deal to force me to stream as much as possible. If you've always loved streaming, why do you need to be forced to do it? To force me to do it as much as possible because I love it. Okay, fair enough. As you know, for now, I have just streamed on Twitch. Twitch has had a lot of problems, and they never really treated me like they should. What? I know a lot of other streamers and friends of mine had the exact same experience. Twitch doubled down on poor decisions that are anti-creator, anti-community, and is owned by Amazon, a mega corporation that, let's say, isn't the best to people. Lol. What? Kick is literally hosted on AWS. Okay. I understand. This here, I completely understand. Twitch has doubled down on poor decisions and they're anti-creator and anti-community. Yeah, they have. They cut revenue splits, only to then bring it back, but with a capped capacity. They've also, like, their moderation tools could be greatly improved, and there are problems like hate raids on Twitch that have yet to be properly fixed. But it being owned by Amazon, a mega corporation that today isn't the best of people. My brother, Steak is a $1 billion gambling company that owns Kick. And Kick is also owned on something called AWS. And if you don't know what AWS, it's Amazon Web Services, which is the world's largest, like, cloud computing company, basically. AWS is a Goliath. Something like 60% of Amazon's revenue comes from AWS. And you've left Twitch, which is also hosted on AWS, by the way. Like, if you had left it at anti-creator and anti-community, that's fine. But, like, this being, like, the final punch of the statement is insane. Yeah, 1/3 of the internet is hosted on AWS. Steak is also a mega corporation. He hasn't left. He's doing both Twitch and Kick. Well, I imagined it would be a non-exclusive contract because Kick's strategy is mainly like have people stream on Twitch and then bring their Twitch viewership slowly over to Kick. So that makes sense. But yeah, no. Like, this is insane to me because, like, it's almost like, yeah, I'm going to stream on Kick to really stick it to Amazon. But however, basically all of Kick's outgoings other than staff and creators is going into the pockets of Amazon. And I'm going to still stream on the same AWS servers. Because to put it into perspective, like, I've run a live ops service before. Tubnet ran with 152 machines, which is a lot of money. That is equal to basically $30,000 a month. And that isn't cloud hosting. To put it into perspective, cloud hosting is 3 times more expensive than that. And the profit margins are massive, which is why 60% of Amazon's revenue comes from AWS. So this doesn't make a lot of sense. Being like, I'm going to stream on Kick to really kick it to Amazon, but I'm also going to be streaming to the servers that Amazon owns still and rents out to Kick. When Kick first reached out to me, my thought was, hell no. Why not just go with your gut then? Why not just go with your gut, man? I thought of all the issues that I had seen with the platform, and I instantly told them no. Then just leave it there, man. So you're aware about, like, the massive amounts of, like, bigotry that pours out of Kick, and just say no. But then over many, I'm sorry, I need to read the whole thing before I talk about. Then over the course of many months, we had more and more discussions, and even just me actually being able to talk to the CEO and have them listen to my concerns as a creator was a massive distance for anything Twitch has done. What? Read the next part. The Twitch CEO didn't even know me at TwitchCon. My brother in Christ! No! Sapnap, how regularly do you stream on Twitch, bro? How often does he stream on Twitch? Let's have a Sapnap. In the last 3 months. My brother, you have streamed 5 times in the last 90 days. For 13 hours. Alt channel? Oh, okay. Sorry, that is true. What's the name of the alt? 3 months. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay, fair enough. No, that's like, okay, sorry, that's bad, my bad. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, that's 23 times. Okay, you streamed 23 times in the last 90 days. That's fair enough. But like, dude, I think that's a little bit insane. I've met the Twitch CEO. He's very chill. You gotta introduce yourself if you want to know him, man. That's insane. And also, there's no way that he didn't, like, he definitely knew who he was, by the way. Because, like, at VidCon, at VidCon every year, they do a Twitch partner dinner. He was there. And, like, the CEO was there. They must have chatted at some point. This is the same, like, dinner that my dad and the Twitch CEO chatted to each other for, like, 4 hours. Dude. Like, why do you, if this was such an issue for him, I don't understand why he wouldn't just go up and say hi. And also, like, maybe he's thinking like the Twitch CEO also knew other people there, but you gotta bear in mind, everyone that, like, the Twitch CEO Dan was talking to there, he had met before. Like, he wouldn't have known me if I hadn't met him in London before then. And if they just hadn't met yet, I think that's... Lee, our favorite Twitch streamer. Yeah, man. Okay. They showed me and talked me about plans they had for improving the platform and all of their creator forward benefits they already had. They were open to criticisms and openly admit the problems that the platform had and I was bringing up. The changes I have seen recently have been positive and they've promised to continue in a positive direction heading onwards. I'm out of the loop here, chat. I'm going to you. What changes have there been recently? Okay. I think if your initial thought was hell no and you instantly told them no because you already knew about the that pours out of that horrendous platform, maybe just stick with your gut on that one. Don't then, like, I don't know. It's a little bit disappointing. You know about it and you still went ahead with it anyway just because you spoke to the CEO of the platform he's trying to sign you to. That's my like, yeah. I think this bit's...
the worst and most hypocritical statement I've ever heard. Ain't no way bro may as well have tweeted out slurs than release that mess.
Hey man, let's finish reading it first before we form an opinion. Because there's a lot more to go through on here and we've only read some of it. Kick is a new platform right now. Quite honestly, doesn't have a great reputation creator-wise. Yeah! No f***ing sh**, it didn't. Like, I just explained the story on stream. I would love to spearhead positive change at Kick. Okay, that's nice. I want it to be welcoming to everyone and finally give Twitch a reason to be worried so they can't continue treating creators however they want with no consequences. Okay. I think it's nice. I think it's nice that you want to spearhead positive change. I don't think that's particularly realistic, given that Sapnap, I'm just going to say it, like, frankly, the majority of Sapnap's demographic is people in communities such as LGBTQIA+, younger demographic and stuff like that. I feel like this platform is not a safe place to be openly trans, not a safe place to be openly Jewish, not a safe place to be black, for example. It's insane. And I feel like it's great that you want to spearhead that positive change, but also with such a large and powerful voice you have, and so much good you can do with that voice, it's best that you're more responsible with where you want to bring your community, and you have a responsibility to protect them as well. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure Sapnap's mods are gonna, in his own Kick chat, are gonna have terms that don't allow any form of bigotry or any form of hate speech. I just don't think that's enough given how the content is for every other streamer on that platform. And I don't think that Kick has the content managers or the community safety managers that are able to stop this kind of stuff that I would be concerned about Sapnap's audience running into. I hear your guys' concerns and I agree with a lot of them, and even have brought up some of them directly with the Kick team with positive responses. Positive responses don't always equal like adequate action though. Like they can have positive responses like, yeah, sure mate, yeah, we'll sort all that. So sign on the dotted line, please. Yeah, we'll 100% sort that. Yeah. Just sign. Oh, did you sign? Oh, initial here. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Obviously that doesn't mean everything is going to be fixed in one day, or that everything can even be fixed. Okay, I don't like that you're acknowledging that not everything can be fixed when we're talking about like the platform which is platforming bigotry. They should be able to fix that, man. Hey, I know Twitch is no silver platter, like, perfect child here. But, like, I can open up the front page and not see porn. You know? But I have hope that I'm going to try and directly contribute towards positive change. I hope he does. I really hope he does make positive change on Kick. Dude, this sounds awesome, man. This sounds awesome. If he's able to spearhead crazy positive change and basically make every streamer on Twitch realize that, like, you know, all this messed up we're saying is not on, that would be sick. I don't know. Unicorns aren't real. In your Kick community, you can enact insane positive change, and you can maybe have the nicest chat on Kick. But I think the consequences of that is that nice chat you have on Kick is then going to be exposed to God knows what on the rest of the platform. And I'm still going to be streaming on Twitch, but by the end of the day, the biggest reason I'm signing this deal is because of the company Twitch has become over the last few years. What? The only money. It's money. It's because of money. That basically seals the deal. It's because of money. The only changes Twitch have made in the last years, Twitch is a stagnant platform. They very, very rarely make platform changes, and when they do, they are very badly communicated. All they did was get rid of 70/30, then bring it back. They bought it back, bro. They bought back 70/30. The only platform changes really Twitch has made, which have made waves, is when they banned gambling, is when got rid of 70/30, and then bought it back as Twitch Partner Plus, or whatever they called it. I don't understand why the reason that he's moving is because Twitch has come over the past 2 years. Okay, the only thing that doesn't make sense to me here is why is this a reason, you know? They bought 70/30 back. And like, yes, it's capped at 100K. That's still $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. 70/30 is not to everybody though, it's to Sapnap. If he has all these issues, why would he not have brought it up with Twitch management? Okay, don't know. You can... Right. This is coming from a place of love, Twitch. I can bring up as many issues as I want. They don't always listen nor give a shit. Okay, so the biggest reason I signed the deal is because the company Twitch... because of the company Twitch has become over the last few years. Just say money. Say it's money. Just be transparent. Just say it's money. The only thing Twitch has changed in the last few years is money. I went to platforms other than Kick and talked about streaming deals as well. None of them seemed open to the discussion about my concerns or problems with the relative platforms. They offered less money. They offered less money. YouTube does not offer as much money as Facebook. Twitch is the best streaming platform with the worst money. YouTube is a medium streaming platform for medium money. Facebook is a streaming platform with good money. Kick is a good streaming platform with ungodly amounts of money. You just need to be more transparent with this. I feel like this kind of feels a little bit disingenuous because you could just be transparent. Like, if you're getting that bag, get that bag, king. Scream it from the rooftop. Be like, yeah, I was offered an amount of money I can't refuse. Twitch even refused to offer me a reasonable deal at all. Brother, you're lucky you got any deal at all. Do you know how many, fellas, Twitch do not hand out contracts to anyone. Believe me, I have asked. You don't know, old man. You don't get it back. Like, good for you having this much, like, you know your worth. You know your worth, but, like, Twitch is never gonna reciprocate that worth. They know that they're the best option. And they are very, very aware. And what do you mean reasonable deal? There's no way there's no way they would have given a deal, man. I just basically spit in the face of the creators like me who deserve to have some say on the platform and better treatment in general. Is this... Okay, this isn't, like, this is actually what he tweeted, right? I'm not being, like, the biggest troll of my life right now. Can I get a screenshot of this link in one of his tweets, please? Because I generally think that I've just been sent some bullshit. Dude, I don't, like, okay, I stream, like, an ungodly amount of hours on Twitch. I stream, like, 10 hours a day. Like, I'm just happy the platform's free, you know? At the start, I was like, okay, I could see this being real, but I read that and I genuinely thought it wasn't real. Okay, I 100% am a believer that Twitch needs to treat creators better. 100%. But, like, to give creators say in the platform, I just don't see it. Does YouTube give creators a say on the platform? No. Has YouTube ever listened to feedback? Yeah. Have they ever given creators a say on the platform? No. Has Facebook? No. Has Instagram? No. I think this line here is a bit more of a testament of how almost it kind of says how little of a direction Kick has. A solid direction. If Kick is giving creators as much control as he's talking about right now, it just kind of shows that they don't really have like a clear vision for where they're heading. If like Sapnap can walk in and just be like, I want this, and change, and they're like, yes, right away. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like platforms don't need to treat creators like royalty. They just need to treat creators fairly and with respect. And I think Twitch doesn't treat creators fairly or with respect, whereas I think YouTube treats creators fairly and with respect. At the end of the day, I'm excited for this new journey and hopeful for all the positive things that can come from it. Fair enough. No, it seems genuine. It seems genuine. Again, I hear your guys' concerns. I agree with what you are saying, but I truly think this will be a positive thing in the long run for us, for our community, for other creators, and for streaming as a whole. Okay. You lost me a little bit there, not gonna lie. I think you could change that word there to me. I think...
Does Sapnap really expect us to fight all the time to simply exist on Kick so he can get millions?
Yeah, exactly.
It's supposed to be a happy place, but his audience gets nothing but harm from this move. He's gonna change Kick by playing Valorant 1 a week, Lamau.
Yeah, I feel like... Okay. I feel like saying here, I hear your guys' concerns, and then being like, this is gonna be a positive thing for in the long run for our community. I'm like, no. No, I don't see that. Who's us? Yeah, who's us, bro? You're the streamer. Yeah, that's what this is. He doesn't hear the concerns. If the next line is in a long run, this will be a positive thing for the community. I think in the long run, exposing a young and impressionable audience to bigotry is never going to be a positive thing. On plenty of platforms I use, example, Twitter, I strongly disagree with plenty of the things the company does. Good. But on Kick, I have a voice. I have a direct line to real change, and I feel like I can bring positive things to the platform, unlike most other platforms I use. Twitter is not Kick. Kick is tiny in comparison to Twitter. Do you know how many hundreds of millions use Twitter a day? Do you know how many tens of millions use Twitch a day? Kick is tiny. You're trying to change a microcosm of bigotry. That's all it is. It's a tiny niche platform. Your voice is bigger because there's less. It feels so ironic. I don't know. I really can't speak on issues that affect things that aren't involved with me. Like, I can't speak on how transphobia affects someone. I can't speak on how racism affects someone. I can't speak on how anti-Semitism affects someone. But I can speak on how homophobia affects someone. Okay? And I think it's very ironic. I don't know personal information about Sapnap, but from his presence on the internet, he's a cishet straight white guy. Completely. And I think to spearhead real change, it should really be the members of like these communities that are having to put up with this voicing for the change. And of course, anyone advocating for change, I should say, anyone advocating for change is a good thing. Sapnap advocating for change on Kick is a good thing. I don't think that he can hear and understand the concerns and then also say it will be positive for the community in the same sentence without knowing the effect it has on the person. I don't think anyone experiencing any type of bigotry could ever be seen as a positive in the long run. I don't think that exposing a young, impressionable audience to gambling could be a positive for the community in the long run. I think it's bullshit. I think why this sentence has even less weight to it is also like these other platforms that you use Twitter as an example here. You strongly disagree with plenty of the stuff on Twitter. Okay, but you don't actively engage in it. Like, holy everyone, like, we're not going to act like we're stupid here. I don't know this, speculation again. I also doubt that Kick has the kind of tools and advanced tools like block terms and phrases that platforms like Twitter does, which is just text. And also there's a big difference between, in my opinion, okay, there's a big difference between reading the F slur in text and being called the F slur. I would argue that those two things are very different. Thank you guys for supporting me and always being for my side for everything I do. It's not easy, but we already have had such a big impact in the gaming world, being more accepting of everyone, and I think we can continue that, even when it seems like a big mountain to climb. Dude, you gotta not rely on your audience to be the tool of change. You gotta be that tool yourself, man, regardless on whether they're there or not. That's just how I've been thinking about it, and I completely understand anyone who doesn't see it the same way I do. I will always listen to your guys' concerns and be honest about everything I do. I do why I do it to them. I hope this helps everyone better understanding. See you guys soon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought, genuinely, because I hadn't read this before stream, I genuinely thought that this paste bin was gonna be about him canceling his Kick deal. I was not expecting the double down. But I guess it's already too late. Contracts are signed. Here's what I think happens. I think Kick came to Sapnap. This is, again, speculation. I don't know. I think Kick came to Sapnap, offered him an amount of money he had not seen before. And I can't name a single one of my friends that would say no to an amount of money that they have literally unable to comprehend, to be totally honest. I think that contract was signed. And I think there's very, very, very aggressive termination clauses, let's say. Because to be fair, most platform streaming contracts do have very aggressive termination clauses. I think that, like, the talks with the CEO and stuff like that, I think with the Twitch CEO is stupid. If you want to know the guy, go say hi to the guy. I didn't even see you talk to his ass once. I'm not going to lie to you. This entire paste bin kind of pissed me off. I feel like it's very clear he wants money, and that's completely fine, but I think you just got to be transparent and say it. The most annoying thing about this is his first reaction was hell no, because he knows the issues on the platform, being promoting gambling to children, unregulated crypto casino, and bigotry. Like, he knows the issues. He had the right answer initially. I can't tell you how much of a f***ing kick in the face this thing is, though. I can't put it into words. Like, saying I hear your guys' concerns, but then genuinely thinking it will be a positive change in the long run for the community is borderline delusional. This isn't like a me versus Sapnap thing. This is me using this as like an example for a broader discussion about Kick.com. Hence, we have the context in the future. No, the context of the rest of the VOD of me starting out, not talking about this in fact, and in fact talking about the history of Kick and how it started. So please do not share any of these clips if you don't also have the context of us talking about how Kick came about, how it started, anything like that. Please, I beg you. Final thoughts, and then I'm going to read the Twitch TOS. Final thoughts. This response, boom. This is written by PR. Boom. This makes no sense. The only bit I agree with is the community, the anti-community, anti-creator decisions Twitch makes. This Amazon is completely f***ing bullshit. Kick's hosted on AWS. If your original thought was hell no, stick with that. You already knew about the issues of promoting gambling to children and bigotry. Leave it at that. The Twitch CEO not knowing you, bro, just introduce yourself. He didn't know my ass when I first met him as well. Like, I went to dinner with him. We got to know each other. It was nice. Positive changes. Recent positive changes. I don't know any, but I'm about to read the current TOS. Not going to talk about that. Kick's a new platform. Yes, while that is true, I think it's really cool that you want to spearhead positive change, but I think that needs to come without putting the communities that are being discriminated against on the front lines, I think is a very good way to do this. Your thing saying like you don't like the company Twitch has become over the years, okay, just say that you don't like making less money. It's purely about money. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Yes, Twitch literally sucks at giving out deals. That's, yeah, a reasonable deal. You're lucky you got any deal at all. That's fine. I'm excited. The positive things to come. And like you're saying, again, I hear your guys' concerns. This is a massive slap into the face, so you clearly didn't hear the concerns. Yeah, platforms you use such as Twitter. Twitter's not a valid example. Twitter is a much bigger platform with a much bigger user base with much more powerful tools to stop users and protect communities. Calling this a big mountain to climb, dude. This is, you're literally asking groups of people that are regularly discriminated against to put up with more of that to watch a live stream. I don't see it. I don't see anyone enjoying that in their free time. Bro's not climbing with us. Yeah, exactly. The other real problem is some of these awful streamers and our co-owners. Yes, oh my gosh. You literally are so right. This is something I literally didn't even talk about. Sapnap has signed to Kick, and he's really happy that his voice is being listened to. Aiden Ross is a co-owner of fucking Kick. Who do you think has more of a say here? Sapnap or Aiden Ross? So like, it's great that Sapnap feels like he has a voice and he's listened to, but he does not have bigger pull at Kick than, let's say, XQC, Trainwrecks, Aiden Ross, who's a co-owner. Trainwrecks and Aiden Ross, both co-owners of Kick.
There's a video going round Twitter right now of Sapnap saying during a live TwitchCon panel that he voluntarily slept through a meeting with Twitch executives because he didn't feel like. Does he think his voice gets heard when this is his mindset?
No, that can't be real. That's gotta be fake. I refuse to believe that's real.
Yesterday we had a meeting actually with Twitch executives.
Ooh.
And yeah, pretty important thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was at like, what time was it at? I think it was at 1.
1 p.m.
No. It was at 11.
This is why you missed
Lunch was at 1.
Okay, well, it was at 11. And
or maybe it was 1.
And I arrive at 11:30, I think. And Sapnap is still asleep, so... And Carl was meant to be there too, but Carl's not even here, so I just had to go into that on my own half an hour.
No, I was gonna go down, and then Anna said, "Oh, George is with me," and I was like, "Oh, can George just represent me?" And then I was like, "I'm going back to sleep."
Represent.
Yeah, I don't anything, George. Did I miss out on anything?
It would have been rude.
You missed out on a lot of
Oh,
secrets.
dude.
It would have been rude for you to attend that late anyway, so you did the right thing.
Yeah, I was sick.
Yeah. He's recovered. All right.
No, it just makes sense. That is funny, though. I hope it's BS. But then, though, on that same day, I had a meeting with the exact same executives. So I'm not... Yeah. The same guy, brackets, at TwitchCon. The CEO didn't know who I was. The same guy who slept through his meeting with the CEO to get to know him. Oh my god, I literally don't even know what the I want to do now. I'm done. I'm done talking about Kick. I'm done talking about Sapnap. I'm starting to Kick. I'm doing something else now. We are doing something else.